Inspirational quotes about bravery. Bravery isn't just reserved for knights and warriors. Regular people make brave decisions every day. Whether it's moving to a new place, taking a chance on a job opportunity, or standing on principle, bravery has many faces. Check out the wise and inspirational bravery quotes below. When fear is preventing you from taking the next step. The opposite of bravery is not cowardice but conformity, by Robert Anthony. Fear can keep a man out of danger but courage only can support him in it, by Thomas Fuller. Bravery is not a quality of the body, it is of the soul, by Mahatma Gandhi. Only those who will risk going too far can possibly find out how far one can go, by T.S. Eliot. Bravery is being the only one who knows you're afraid, by Franklin P. Jones. Cowards die many times before their deaths, the valiant never taste of death but once, by William Shakespeare. Some have been thought brave because they were afraid to run away, by Thomas Fuller. Valor is stability, not of legs and arms, but of courage and the soul, by Michel de Montaigne. There is no such thing as bravery, only degrees of fear, by John Wainwright. A brave man acknowledges the strength of others, by Veronica Roth. Don't be afraid of your fears, they're not there to scare you, they're there to let you know that something is worth it, by C. Joy Bell C. Expose yourself to your deepest fear, after that, fear has no power, and the fear of freedom shrinks and vanishes. You are free, by Jim Morrison. I learned that courage was not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. The brave man is not he who does not feel afraid, but he who conquers that fear, by Nelson Mandela. It takes a great deal of bravery to stand up to our enemies, but just as much to stand up to our friends, by J. K. Rowling. Bravery is the capacity to perform properly even when scared half to death, by Omar N. Bradley. In battle it is the cowards who run the most risk, bravery is a rampart of defense, by Sallust. A true knight is fuller of bravery in the midst, than in the beginning of danger, by Philip Sidney. Physical bravery is an animal instinct, moral bravery is much higher and truer courage, by Wendell Phillips. The bravest are surely those who have the clearest vision of what is before them, glory and danger alike, and yet notwithstanding, go out to meet it, by Thucydides. True bravery is shown by performing without witness what one might be capable of doing before all the world, by François de la Rochefoucauld. A timid person is frightened before a danger, a coward during the time, and a courageous person afterward, by Jean-Paul. Boldness is ever blind, for it sees not dangers and inconveniences whence it is bad in counsel though good in execution, by Francis Bacon. The brave man is not he who feels no fear, for that were stupid and irrational, but he, whose noble soul its fears subdues, and bravely dares the danger nature shrinks from, by Joanna Bailey. Life shrinks or expands in proportion to one's courage, by Anais Nin. There is no living thing that is not afraid when it faces danger, the true courage is in facing danger when you are afraid, by L. Frank Baum. Nothing splendid has ever been achieved except by those who dared believe that something inside them was superior to circumstance, by Bruce Barton. Moral excellence comes about as a result of habit, we become just by doing just acts, temperate by doing temperate acts, brave by doing brave acts, by Aristotle. One of the greatest discoveries a man makes, one of his great surprises, is to find he can do what he was afraid he couldn't do, by Henry Ford. You gain strength, courage, and confidence by every experience in which you really stop to look fear in the face. You must do the thing you think you cannot do, by Eleanor Roosevelt. Bravery has no place where it can avail nothing, by Samuel Johnson. Thanks for watching.